Hey guys, what's up? Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. Something's happened with Scott Gordon. He's glitched. I have no idea why. He's stuck here in this medical bed. He's been here for 2 days, I think. He says 2 days without incident, and all of his needs are skyrocketed. It says escort prisoner to solitary, but there's no punishment in his queue. He's not injured. There's no need to treat him. But no matter what I do, I can't get the guards to do anything with him. They've just kind of decided to leave him here. So if I punish him solitary permanent, that actually puts solitary in the queue. Of course, that's going to raise the danger level, which is a real shame. I figured this out, or I was doing all the stuff here, right? I was doing all the stuff for the suburbs, and I noticed in my finances that I have 2.9 days without incident. I have a lot of exports too, but like almost 3 days without incident. And I'm going, what? This prison? 3 days without anything happening? Blasphemy. So I'm trying to investigate this, right? And of course we're back in the save file that had before staff needs now. So our big mega structure is not built. But I'm looking at this, and I just happened to come down here and try to find him. I go to the gangs and look for him, and he's over here in the medical area, and he's kind of glitched. So I'm gonna potentially ruin our days without incident right now by putting him in the queue and telling people to take him to solitary. But like, no guard is gonna come and do it. There's even one stationed right here. We've got 57 guards available, and nobody's gonna come and do it. Escort prisoner to solitary. Now this turns green. Let's see what happens. Danger's really high now. Let's see what happens. Come on. Some guard needs to get over here and do this. Get him out of here. Okay. Now look, he tags up, right? Comes to him and then leaves him. They just come over to him and then they leave him. So now we've got Gordon glitched, and he's starving. I can't feed him. I can't move him. I keep trying to tell him to bring him to the cell. They won't do it. They just flat out refuse to do anything with him. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's the only prisoner I can tell that happened to him. Which is a real shame because I can't do anything. Like, I can't punish him to prompt it. I can't. I just tried it. Like I said, take him to solitary, and they didn't do it. So he's gonna sit here with all sorts of needs. Maybe if I dismantle the medical bed? If I dismantle the bed, will that work? Now he's gonna wee. So he just pees on the floor now. But still, nobody's doing anything with him. That did change something though, because he just soiled himself. So maybe I don't want to search him, but yeah, let's say search prisoner. Let's see what happens. Okay. Nothing happened. Let's go back to solitary. Permanent solitary. Somebody come and get him. I really wanted to do other things in this episode, but I feel like sometimes showing you guys this stuff is, I don't know, of interest. I feel like sometimes people are interested in this kind of things. I don't know. Showing all the different problems that can happen in Prison Architect, I guess. It's not exactly it's not exactly a bug-free game yet, even though it's been released quite a bit. 2.0, I mean, 2.0. Okay, see, tags up, and then they leave him here. It'd be one of the queued tasks, but it doesn't matter. Like, it could easily be this one, I don't know. But there's so many things to do here. They're running through so many to-do lists. No route, right? Oh, right, because we reverted the save file. Yes, this is why. Oh, I forgot about this. Same thing with Patterson. Okay, so this is the reason why there's no solitary cell for him to go to, because this is off of power. Right, because this happened. I forgot about that. I was like, I fixed this problem already, right? When we were messing around with the staff needs thing, I already fixed this problem. And I had forgotten that it existed when I booted this up to start redoing things. So that's probably why. Yeah, we're going to have lots of incidents. We're going to have a lot of incidents today, as soon as this gets fixed. Okay, so now there's power. This door can open now. Hopefully that means that this guy can get escorted to cell. Let's see if I can prioritize that. Come down to the medical bay. And somebody can probably take Gordon to solitary now. I hope. And then they'll take him back to his cell, and then hopefully that means he gets to eat and sleep and do all these things that he needs to do. I'm kind of thinking we're going to have a free time for Supermax here pretty quick. Can I get them to prioritize this task? There's 103 guards available. There's so many guards available. Let's fire some. There's just too many available. I don't need this many. Okay, if you don't have a taser, you're getting sacked, I think. If you got yourself validated with tasers before this day, congratulations, you still have a job. But I'm gonna eliminate a few of you because I think I just have a bit too many. And these two here. And these three here. And how about that one? And how about that one? Okay, that's probably good enough. So that's a little better. I still have 77 free guards, but I freed up some space. And I'm kind of hoping these guards get on this task here. I'd kind of like Patterson to be escorted to his cell today. Kind of nice if we can get that done, please. Don't know if that's ever going to get done. Oh, Gordon's out. Wait, where's he? Yeah, he's being escorted to solitary now. And then he'll immediately... He's starving. Yeah, I know. He'll immediately get... he could lose a few pounds. Look at him. See? He totally lose a few pounds. Not the best way to lose pounds, but okay. So he'll get escorted to solitary, and then immediately he'll get taken to... he's going to go to the cell. I bet he immediately starts to kick off and start killing people, probably. Actually, he'll probably rush to the canteen because it's eat time right now. Yep. Same thing with Gordon. He's in here. He'll go to his cell now. He's still injured? What the hell? He was in the medical area. Well, whatever. He'll go there. Let's put the medical bed back in over here. Okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, I was saying to myself, like, wow, it's going really well. Without Gordon in the picture, you know, without Gordon being in the prison, we got 3.4 days without incident. This is fantastic. You know, we're getting major money from this. So I was messing with all this stuff. Everything was going really, really well. And we've got a whole bunch of cells here that are done. I started doing this one kind of out of order just because it's there was a workman trapped in there, which I had recorded, but is like, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna stop and redo this episode because I have no idea why Gordon's messed up. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys my plan here. This is deployment. Yep. So all the cells that are done are labeled as cells already, but they're staff only, so no one gets assigned to them. If I go to logistics room quality, we can see the quality ratings for these different houses and rooms. So this one's a 5. We got a 5 here, a couple of 5s here, and a couple of 5s here. There's some 6s mixed in, so people who, you know, do a little bit better than 5, obviously, they'll go to 6s. And then we have a couple of 9s as well. Now this one could easily be a 10. All I'd have to do is put a window in it. But I've intentionally not putting a window in it because I want it to be a different rating. And in fact, I might actually take something out of this cell. This is a really good cell design. There's a lot of room for stuff here. But I might intentionally take something out of this just to make the rating go down to like an 8. So let's actually take the radio out because I want this to be a diverse neighborhood with a lot of variety so that there's always a room, there's always a cell for certain people. And then we're going to have a big sort of, this area over here, as far as our staff needs go, is not going to be staff needs anymore. I'm going to change this. It's already kind of equipped for this purpose. I'm going to change this to a holding cell, specifically designed for all of these guys. I'm not sure if a holding cell is allowed to have a cell rating, but I'm going to try and make a holding cell have a cell rating if it's possible. I don't know. I guess I'll research that before the next episode, but this is going to end up being, I'm going to do it right now. Do it right now. End up being another holding cell. Clear indoor area. Like that and like that. And I'll leave the doors and stuff in. I don't care. I'll leave that stuff in. Whatever. I don't need to leave the doors. Because I don't even know if I can do that with a cell. I think it would separate these rooms. So actually I think I need to take the doors away. I only need a couple of them. I guess I'll dump the rest. Yeah, dump the rest. Whatever. So this will end up being a holding cell. We're going to get rid of these staff doors too. I'll end up using them later, but it is what it is for now. Is our trash situation getting taken care of? Kind of. Yeah. Getting the trash taken out. It's good. Loads of exports. You guys saw. This is going to start building up again because I had workmen doing things, but you guys saw how much we exported yesterday. It's over 60,000. It's pretty crazy. Still days without incident, despite Gordon being good now. Despite him having his needs taken care of now. He's still injured. Let's get one of our doctors. Hey, my metal mouse button worked that time. Let's get my doctor, or this doctor here. It's not working anymore. Oh, kind of. Come on, metal mouse button. Nope, not gonna work. Okay. Let's get the doctor, like, over here. And then the doctor will treat Gordon so he's not injured anymore. He has a warmth need, but it's yard time for them, so they're all kind of there. Not sure why that guard's hanging out in death. Waiting for death, I guess. That's what that guard's doing. Do I have that deployed? No. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, so I have a feeling that days without incident thing is probably gonna run its course and expire pretty soon, but we'll have a whole big, huge holding cell over here. And this is gonna be for prisoners who are maximum security, but are kind of in this in-between zone where there's no cell available for them. We'll see how well that goes. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm also going to have a security office right, like, next to it, maybe, so that we can get guards in. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm just thinking of this. That was a really big autosave. I'm just thinking of this on the fly right now. I don't actually have a plan for this right now, so I don't know. We'll leave it as the way it is right now. But anyway, I'm going to keep building this stuff. And I'm going to try and get every cell designed. This is designed already. We got the kitchen, a couple of sinks, a couple of fridges, 3 cookers. Got some phones wrapped around the corner here, a couple of waste bins. And then there's 2 serving tables back to back here with room to walk between them like this. And then, of course, tables. And that's like the canteen for the place. Got the shop set up too. Radiator here. Speaking of shops, we had... I had a couple of comments on a couple of videos, I think, about this shop. And you can see the shelves are now stocked now. Because I had the whole time I've had this thing as medium security. So, good pointers, good tips. We got that taken care of now. So, let's see. This staff room and stuff. I mean, I don't know how to do I don't know what I'm going to do here. Like, if I'm going to enable staff needs, I think probably the central hub, the central building idea is probably the way to go. So, like, I guess I can probably eliminate all these different staff rooms and make them just regular plain Jane staff rooms instead of having all these amenities in them. You know, I could probably do that. I don't know. I guess. Let me get this done. This is the thing I do know. So, let me get this stuff done. I'll be right back. Oh, we've got deaths now. Yeah, that's what happened. We've got deaths now. Oh, he actually got quite far that time. Huh, kind of. But his needs are at least met now. So, anyway. Solitary and punishment. Lockdown and punishment. There we go. Oh, and we've got tunnels being sniffed out here. How are we doing on deployment? Yeah, that's not gonna get taken. Got some tunnels here. Great. Let's the only places that make sense. Why wouldn't they dig this way? I imagine some of these cells going this way. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. Search this cell. Why aren't we searching like the cell? Thank you. Search the cell. 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 Let's see if any of these guys are acting up. Now we have 0 guards available, so now I think I need a few. Yeah, 1. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's at a peak hour of the day here, probably. We do have a death row inmate coming in. Next intake, we do have our death row. The one we currently had, or the one we had, he made his appeal. I don't know where he is. He might have been released or he's in max sec, probably. I don't know, but he made his appeal anyway, so I actually have quite a good capacity for more because I opened up this area here, or at least, no, that's not, ooh. No, it's not because, no, it's not because I have not opened this yet, which means I have tons more cells than I originally thought I had. Let's get this hooked up to hot water just by connecting that. And then I can flip these on. Yeah. So let's get some, well, let's see what I get. Let's see what I have capacity for first. Cell, 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 and cells. Now let's flip these on to maximum sec. There we go. And I think I'm gonna wait till these warnings go away, and then we'll figure out whether or not how much capacity we have here. I have room for a lot more, so how about we take? I don't want to get stuck with the mayor telling me I got some random intake. So how about we go with 40? That will put me at 56, which gives me a pretty decent bit of headroom. So let's take 40. Huge intake next time. There we go. Let's do 41, and we'll have 40 maximums with the one death row. That will be the next intake, and we'll fill up a lot of these cells by doing that. Now this here, see, this is difficult. This here is like supposed to be that staff only thing, right? And I'm kind of thinking now, I don't know what to do with this building. Like, I had intentions for these two buildings. I don't know what to do with them. I could just make them other common rooms. I could just keep making new common rooms. I've got quite a few common rooms for these maximum security people. We've only got one for... This whole place here only has one, which is fine, because there are not very many of them. There's only 28 left. 28 minimum and normal left. The rest of them are maximums. There's 19 normals and 9 low risks. That's all I have left. And when these guys go away, then everything's max sec again, you know? Which is pretty good, I think. 4 super maxes, 9 protective custodies. Yeah, the protective custody prisoners have got out. They're done. Federal witnesses and stuff, right? They're taken care of. They're out. So that's good. So now it's just a matter of, I guess, weeding down the normal sec so that everything can be minimum. So what I could do, since I have a huge capacity difference here, how many cell difference is that? 54 and 19. We're looking at 34, 35. Don't do math on the fly, kids. It's terrible. I think that's 35. So if I take 35 cells away, I will be still at capacity. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 22 along the outside. If I remove the 22 along the outside, then we should be fine. So let's just take that out. We'll take these cells are no longer cells. I'm going to take away these solitary ones too, because this whole thing is going to get rebuilt now. We're going to rebuild these into super small cells. All right, this is going to be sort of, this area here is going to be pretty packed. It's going to be jam-packed, which is good. We have a huge canteen to support it. Right, this canteen is way bigger than we need for the amount of prisoners that are in this area, because we used to have a lot more, and we're going to get more in maximum security, like in the capacity of maximum. So I'll probably extend this out, get rid of this laundry, and probably extend this canteen out because we'll probably need more room. This kitchen is more than big enough to accommodate this many prisoners, I think. If I can dump all these trays, because I don't know. This is one of those things in Prison Architect that just never actually works well. It's one of those deals where Introversion Software probably thinks it's fine, but in way too many games, it gets messed up. I've never had it not mess up. I've built a lot of prisons, and I've never had this not mess up. It's always messed up. And this is the first time, this playthrough right here is the very first time I've ever used mods with Prison Architect. I've always just played the stock game the way it was and liked it. Because the game's changed a little bit since I've played it last, but I mean, if anything, the same little bugs that annoyed me before, like the trays in the kitchen, are still there. And maybe it's a problem with the way I have it set up. You know, maybe it's one of those deals where, you know what? Let's try this. Let's go to logistics. I have no prisoners working in the kitchen right now. All right, I have no prisoners working in this kitchen, and let's have no prisoners working in that one either. Nope. So with nobody working in the kitchens, this means that the kitchen staff are the only ones that are working in the kitchen right now, right? That makes sense to me. So let's hire some more cooks. That should do it. And so hopefully there's a lot more cooks now so they can get a lot more stuff done. But you'll notice there's a lot of standing around. Not a whole lot of doing the dishes, because most of these are clean. So if I dump all the clean ones, I'm hoping that by dumping all the clean ones, you know, they'll wash the dirty ones, which is what you have to do. You have to get rid of the clean ones so that they'll wash the dirty ones. It makes literally no sense at all. But that's how you kind of have to do it. So they'll go ahead and dump all those. And look, as soon as those clean trays are done, they start washing dishes. See? I probably hired way too many cooks just now, but we'll see. I probably will end up firing probably almost all the cooks I just hired, but we'll see. So dump all the clean ones, and what you end up with is all the dirty ones getting washed, but then they just get left here. So let's take a look in here. Okay, we have too many trays over there. We can dump that. Too many trays over here. We can dump that. And there's an extra stack here, so let's go ahead and dump that too. Okay. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know. There's always a dishes problem. Always. There's always so many trays. Oh, look at these. Look at these just sitting out here, right? All of these should be picked up already, but they can't be picked up because there's too many clean trays. Take a look at this. They've over-delivered clean trays over here too. It's really, really odd. I don't know why they do this, but they do. Stack. Dump. Let's get rid of all these clean trays. Dump them. Wait. What did I click on? The light. Oh, no. I was going to say, I was wondering why the tray had dismantle as an option. And those, stack, dump. Let's see what happens here. Dump. Dump. Throw all these clean trays, which are perfectly usable. Throw them all away. And what happens is we start doing the dishes, because there's now room to put new dishes when you clean them. Right? Okay, go. They'll throw all those away, and then they start doing the dishes, right? They actually start cleaning the dishes now. And when they start cleaning them, now that there's room to put more dirty dishes, then they'll go into the canteen and they'll start taking care of the dirty dishes. Right? But my biggest question is, why are there so many trays in the first place? Don't know. It's like there's too many trays. So once they clean all of them, they clean all they can, and then all of a sudden there's just not enough room. See this? I'm gonna actually delete that stack too before it's even done. And now I'm gonna delete that stack too. And now we have dishes being done. So busy now. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to have. This is still not found. They're gonna get out. If you don't find it, they're gonna get out. Let's start searching the cells again. I know somebody in here's got a tool. Somebody in here's trying to escape. Don't know who it is. Don't know who it is. Somebody also made a comment before and told me that if I look at exports, I should be able to figure out where they're getting contraband in. So, okay, I'm looking at exports. Where are they getting contraband in? I guess I'm a little bit lost as to how they're getting contraband in by looking at exports. if this is a metal detector issue, I've got one right here. They come out through this door and they get tagged every single time. Every single person that comes out through either one of these doors goes through the metal detector. So that can't be it. If the argument is they're going through the staff room and then getting around the metal detector, okay, well, we've been watching this now for almost a minute, and no, they're not. That's the answer. No, they're not. If it's a contraband issue in terms of, like, you know, maybe I should have a dog to sniff things out. Like, okay, I'll believe that, but let's take a look at deployment. Dog patrols. I've got 2 dog patrols right here. There's no dogs assigned to them, which I guess that dog is assigned to it. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't have enough dogs. Maybe I don't have enough dogs. Maybe that's the answer. I don't have enough dogs. Okay. Let's take a look at the dog kennels, see how well they're being used. Got quite a few dogs. Maybe I need more. Okay. I've got 19 dog handlers on site, but let's add a few more. There we go. More dog handlers. So are they on the route now? Yep, there they are. So we got dogs sniffing through storage. We got dogs sniffing through deliveries. And yet still, nobody has used the staff room as a way to circumvent the metal detector. Because it makes no logistical sense. You'd have to go through 2 doors, and then you'd have to go through a 3rd door, a jail door, rather than just going through 1 door, or coming up here and going through 1 door. Now, the other argument is, well, it's getting in because they're going through here, right? They're getting through here, and then they get into the kitchen, or they go through here, and then they get around. Okay, I can believe that, sure. Except if they come through storage, they're going through this metal detector, right? Is there a way to get into the prison and not go through a metal detector? Yes, there is. You can go through this door, come all the way up, go through this door, and then around. Except, again, it doesn't make a whole lot of logistical sense to do that. But I won't argue that they might be doing that. So let's take a look at this. How many people bring things through this door and go that way? Now, this guy's going that way, but he doesn't have anything on him, right? How many people go through here and up through here? Nobody. Nobody's doing that. If they need to bring something into storage, they go through this door. They need to go through exports, they go through this door, right? That's just the way they're doing it. Look, he's getting picked up. Lots of tools getting picked up there. I just don't think anybody's doing that. But just to satisfy people who might think that that's what's happening, if that's what you're thinking, I don't even know if that's what you're thinking, but if that's what you're thinking, then we'll go up to metal detector and I'll just pop one there. That will solve the problem, right? Because now they can't get out. There's no way to get out of exports except by going through the staff room, which again, we've been looking at this the entire time and not a single person has done that. Because it makes no logistical sense. It's just, it takes way more of your effort to go through that way. So, oh, okay, now we need electricity to this one, so, okay. Let's pop electrical. See, now I have a power issue. Let's see, how much does this have? There's a little bit of headway here. We can do that. Let's just kind of put it like that. Prioritize that, and that should solve problems, right? Hopefully. I don't think that was a problem to begin with, but okay. Still tunnels. It's getting close to late at night. Hopefully we'll find out what this tunnel is when we do the shakedown. This is a disaster. Look at all the dishes that need to be done in here. I think we need more sinks in this kitchen. That's something that is a problem. We need more sinks in this kitchen. So let's go. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do this by building onto the end of this. Make this kitchen a little bit bigger. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Paving stone? We're good there. Wooden floor probably needs to be here. But let's get an extension onto this, and we can then... Yeah, because I think there's too many... There's not enough room to do the dishes here, that's for sure. They're cleaning them, but like there's too many trays to clean, so that makes sense. There's too many trays to clean. As soon as the workmen get this extended on, we can demolish this wall. We'll expand back here. We'll put like a row of sinks all the way along the back, and that should take care of their needs there as well. Okay, let's get this sorted out. Demolish the wall there. And again, you got to prioritize it. I still have a lot of workmen, but I still need to prioritize tasks for people to do if I need them to do it. So in they come. And it's deleted, hopefully. All close. Eventually. Yep, there we go. And okay. So now, let's expand the room. Kitchen is now back here too. And then I'm gonna have to dismantle this sink. Let's just dump these trays. We'll dump all the trays. Yeah, I know I got a whole bunch of tunnels happening over here. We'll look at it in a second. Dump these trays, and then I want to dismantle the sink. That sink's fine. We'll leave that sink alone. And then I'll put, I think maybe this fridge needs to be dismantled. We'll just dump these ingredients. We'll get new ones, it's fine. Dismantle this. Okay, now let's take the row of sinks and put a row of sinks here, here. Only actually giving me one extra sink here. Yeah, that's still it's 2 extra sinks, but 2 extra sinks might be all we need. Yeah, 2 extra sinks might be all we need. Let's do that. I'm gonna take this waste bin, dismantle that, and then we'll put the waste bin. We'll place that waste bin again, right like that. And then the extra fridge that I dismantled can go like that. Okay, that should hopefully take care of that problem. Wow, this is a long tunnel. I'm kind of thinking the tunnel starts over here. Now they're digging this direction, if I'm right. They're digging this direction because there's a big wall here. This wall has a deep foundation. It takes a long time to dig that way. So what they're probably thinking is they can get out quicker if they go all the way through here, out the front, because there's nothing stopping them. Once they get to the road, the only thing stopping them are these 2 gates. So they have to get to the road first, which is why there's no cells very close to the road. Notice my cell arrangements. There's no cells this close to the wall. The closest cells are right here. I guess technically over here. But this is still really high up. They could go this way, but yeah, basically. So the closest cells are over here. And that's by design. I could buy this land. I could buy this land right now. I could. Not gonna do it yet. Not yet. Very, very close, but not yet. So let's. You know what? Let's just do this. I don't want to be bothered with like which one to do. So let's just do that. Workmen should come in here and complete the tasks that have been given to them. Hopefully. Hopefully. And then the kitchen staff can do their thing. Lots of workmen standing around. They're tired. They're gonna kind of get a rest. That's fine. Staff room, yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, so I've done the library. I've got library shelves all through here. It's gonna be a very big library. A whole bunch of different sofas right here for people to sit on. Individual sofas, right, for people to sit on. Kind of thinking I want to go like this, actually. Now I'm kind of thinking I'd rather go... I like it. It's a different design decision. I think I want a different design decision here. So I'm gonna dismantle these and do things a little bit differently on that. We get the cells. We get the tunnel figured out. Come on. I got it. I want my middle mouse button to work so bad. Still, we didn't find it. We didn't find this tunnel. Where is this coming from? Maybe it's all the way over here. Maybe these guys are digging this way. These cells haven't been searched yet, so yeah, look at this. It's all the way up here even. Where are these tunnels? Let's do that. Let's search here really quick. There you are. There you are. That is a great tunnel. Well done, you guys. Well done. Well done. Very cool tunnel. I'm impressed. I am impressed. But in the end, you crossed my dogs, and that's also by design. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here. I think that's more than enough. Like the video if you like it, guys. I'm gonna get this stuff sorted out. I still haven't done this yet. I'm gonna focus on it. Got a lot of money. You guys saw my finances. We're doing pretty well here. I could even get a whole nother. I bet I could max out my grant and still make money every day. Probably do that because of exports. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to. Yeah, if you think I deserve it anyway. And I will see you guys next time. It's been fun. Bye-bye.